Welcome back to Grogu Gaga. I'm here with Chip and Cam, and we're here to discuss the book of Boba Fett, Chapter 7, and we'll be discussing that, and also our thoughts on the series as a whole, the season as a whole, whether it's a whole series or season, I don't know, and then talk about some of the news that has come about since that. We're doing an accent because we've been talking in accent the whole time, so hope we don't offend anybody. So, who wants to go first? Who wants to talk about it?
Chip does.
Chip is the Boba.
I'm the Boba
master.
Boba Foot. Boba Foot. Awesome.
Foot.
I think I definitely have probably out of three of us the most glowing opinion of this episode. I know y'all liked it, but I really thought it was really hit.
I did like it.
Hit me right in the Beskar.
I'm happy to hear that because I know you were.
Oh yeah, man!
You wanted your Boba.
That's my Boba, man. Oh, he finally used his jetpack. Oh my god!
I know.
I was so happy when he used his jetpack finally. But no, it was amazing. It was a good wrap up. Just my general right now, and then we can all do a little round table discussion there. But
Knights of the Round Republic.
The Knights of the Round Republic. keep that in y'all's back pockets.
That's our own spin-off series, podcast series.
LTD, the LLC.
Yeah.
You can't use it.
Yeah.
TM.
It's already too late.
Too late.
Copyrighted.
It's already been taken.
By the time you've heard it, we've already...
Knights of the Round Table.
Yeah.
Anyway,
sorry, guys.
Dude, it was great. It was great. Everything from King Kong all the way to, blasting around jetpacks. Everything was so good. Cad Bane was...
King Kong, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, King Kong. Star Wars has always been its best when it mixes genres, and they really did a good job
Definitely
with this one.
did.
Although, my favorite genre that they do was for sure, absolutely on blast in this one, and I loved it. Cad Bane was super menacing.
Yeah.
He gave me the heebie-jeebies.
I have some thoughts on that.
Yeah.
I think we all do. Probably.
Slapped my butt and calling me Samantha. It was real good, man. He was awesome. But but anyway, that's what I thought. I just had nothing but 9.5.
We
out of 10.
haven't discussed this much between us, other than the general consensus.
Right.
So we all liked it.
Right.
Yes.
You're next.
Ooh.
I think pretty much the only thing I've said to y'all so far is that like the penultimate episode was
Well, it was, yeah.
more enjoyable
in
for
my
me.
opinion.
Yeah, but that's just Luke.
Yeah.
Luke like is Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I am glad that Boba was in this episode, and it was kind of all about him finally.
That's a good point. Hey, did anybody notice the post-credit song? How it changed to Fett.
Oh yeah, I did notice that. Yeah.
That was so cool. I was like, am I hearing that right, or
Yeah,
am I just
no,
about to fall asleep? Because I was like so late. I was like, Boba Fett, and I was like, there's no. Has it been this the whole time? I was like, it hasn't.
That's what I thought. I was like, wait, have I seriously missed that this whole time?
I think they definitely changed it. Though.
They did it. Definitely changed it and did it intentionally.
I saw someone who's like skeptics like rolling their eyes at that, and I saw that on Facebook. Like some of the core
whatever.
pages, I was like, y'all are just so cynical for no reason.
Yeah,
I thought that was so cool. Like y'all will find anything to just pick at.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, just join Reddit and we'll talk about. Well, so but yeah, you liked the episode and liked the 7 or 6 better, and that's the same for me. Yeah, I liked the episode, and I went to Reddit kind of expecting like a general like good consensus, but Reddit is Reddit, the hive of scumability, and so I was surprised to see a lot of people just hated it.
I think it'll even out. People will get used to it.
Yeah.
They made the mistake of once again making Luke be in the episode right before.
It's true, and that kind of like, even knowing that like we probably wouldn't get a cameo of anything, I was still like well, they gotta top Luke, so
right.
That was in my head. Like even knowing that the show probably needs to stand on its own.
And I'm a simple man making my way to the show. So I really all I needed was some Rancor riding, and that topped it for me. That was right there, baby. Done. Better.
Yeah,
and then all the Cad Bane done, that did it for me to make it more exciting for me, because I like the bounty hunter western stuff more than the Jedi stuff.
And that's where we differ.
Right.
And that's why you like Rogue One.
That is what I like Rogue One. I like Saving Private Ryan in space. It's great.
I love camp, which is why I like
the band camp with two A's.
Camp, yeah.
Band camp.
The Max Rebo band camp.
I sure hope my boy's okay.
Yeah, I saw something saying that like he wasn't actually playing.
He wasn't. Figuring Nando was, man. He got blasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we have one less modal node.
Yeah.
It's no longer figured out.
Somehow Max Rebo survived.
Somehow Max Rebo came back.
Somebody from the inside let him know not to be there. They're like, hey, you want to take the day off.
They're like, you're too cool of a dude, man.
That was daring for them that we finally have narco-terrorism in Star Wars. I think that is a first, I believe.
Yeah.
Have actual narco-terrorism. That's crazy. I love Narcos. It's all good.
I thought for a second, I thought when he was talking about getting off world to Coruscant, I was like, oh, but no, I got excited because he was what's his face? I don't even know his name. Who I don't know how I feel about. Not the mayor, but the
major domo.
The major domo, yeah. Which I know you said along with Pele is your favorite character.
Is that the Twi'lek?
Twi'lek.
Yes, the Twi'lek who was educated at Harvard. I mean Coruscant. It's like that was like his flex. It was like I was educated at Ivy League school, and
I don't know how I feel.
Of course, I pull that out too. I'm like, I went to UGA. I'm international affairs.
Maybe heard of
diplomacy.
Cornell. Ever heard of Cornell?
Andy,
it's in the Ivy League. Well, we're all over the place tonight. I hope y'all know every single reference we're referring to.
I do like that guy though. He's kind of fun. He's
he's grown on me, and so is Pele. But I would be fine with that.
I do love. He's a great soccer player. Pele. I will.
Pele.
One of the greats.
No, I tolerate her because she's in a series that I really like, and I think Cam said it perfectly. She's written for a certain audience, and that is not me.
Yeah,
she is written for somebody, but it's not us.
Right. Pretty much every character is catered to somebody.
Right.
And then you have someone like Luke who everybody loves. Well, that's not true, depending on which movie or show you're watching. But I liked. I enjoyed the episode. Like it didn't blow me away, but I thought it was a good wrap up with what they so poorly meshed together. As a season, I thought they did a good job of pretty much wrapping it up. But I was kind of whelmed. Not over or under. Just like the Pikes. Just kind of like I really thought, gotta be something more, but it wasn't. And I kind of thought that might be the case. So I kind of tapered my expectations, but
it's like they were struggling with trying to ground it with blasters and pikes and Tatooine, but then they also had a couple episodes where you're following Din Djarin around and he's hanging out with Ahsoka and Luke and all.
So now shame on you for us expecting Luke and Ahsoka to come back or something.
Well, especially when you get R5 flying in with R2 in the back.
I love the fact that from what we know, that Grogu picked the armor and Luke said, "All right, see you, kid," and just didn't even see him off. Just put him on the public transportation.
He couldn't be bothered.
He bought him an Uber.
he immediately was like, "Okay, Han, I need Ben."
Yeah, exactly.
It's like I need it. Okay.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, because that's a good idea.
Nothing can go wrong.
Yeah. That was funny to me.
It's the safest place.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what happened before that or after that, which we'll see either probably just the aftermath of it, but we'll know more. And I'm curious, but I kind of feel like they're setting Luke up for The Last Jedi already, with his kind of repeating the failures already, for better or for worse, you like that or not. That's the vibe I get. But he was still
a Jedi Master led to the creation of
Darth Vader.
Darth Grogu.
So,
no, but I
in
do
an
see
alternate timeline.
I do see that.
Oh my goodness! Don't give anybody ideas.
I know, right? No,
World retcon. Darth Grogu. It's great.
It's great.
It's great. Darth Crate. And Grogu, and bring in Darth
That's
Maul
what the Tuskens, the whole Tusken storyline is. That is Darth Crate is the black Tusken. She but it's gonna be a female now. It's out Shard Het.
Yeah. Man,
how about that from deep lore?
Yeah,
deep cut.
I know about that one just through reading.
I don't.
Darth Crate was one of the final Sith, and as far as the chronological release,
so basically,
or release order.
So during the time of the Clone Wars, Shard Het was a human Jedi Master who forsook the war and all that, had misgivings, so he went to live
This is Legends.
This is Legends, and he literally went to go live with the Tuskens. He brought his son Ashard Het. Ashard Het would become Darth Krayt in 150 years afterwards. He basically did like a nihilist thing where he just, or Darth Sion, where he basically just held on with hate or whatever, and he became Darth Krayt, and that was a whole big deal when Cade Skywalker, who was Luke's great-great-grandson or whatever, it was very convoluted.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes I'm glad that he was gone.
Right.
Yeah, that's like one of the things that I was like, wow, a little over the top.
Like, oh my God, it's a son of a Jedi Master from the Clone Wars 150 years later, somehow survived.
And also
survived.
a Tusken.
And he's a Tusken.
Yeah.
But he wasn't.
Raider.
Then he had this like huge, like, the reason he was Darth Krayt is because he wore a Krayt helmet.
Yeah.
Like made out of Krayt dragon bones.
Hate.
He was full of
Darth Krayt.
Ashard hate.
There you go. Bringing it back together.
Bringing it all back together.
So I want to talk about Cad Bane.
Me too.
Thought it was a cool scene, and he was great. And he should have been the villain the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Like now I'm just like, what a tease, because he was so cool to me in live action. And I posted it on our Instagram. Again, this is Sean speaking mostly on the Instagram because I'm the only one with the password right now. I've tried to give access to the guys, but Facebook's being weird. But anyway, as I posted, I thought he looked cooler, and it was cooler than ever in live action, personally.
I agree with that.
So I was really, really bummed to see him go. But then again, his chest piece was lighting up. And, they always have to have freaking Dave is always like, has to include something in there to make you wonder. And just to have the door
I guarantee you he's not done for good.
You think? I mean, I know as far as like in live action.
Yeah, as far as live action, I think they might bring it over because Boba Fett basically alluded to that they're not going to stay on Tatooine.
Yeah.
He had a line where it's like, so it's really fit for us or whatever. He said that. And so I think he's going to go off Tatooine. I think it's going to be a whole, Cad Bane might survive and be a whole vendetta.
That'd be cool.
I'd like to see that continuing like the second season of make Cad Bane the bad guy. He survives. He survived.
I'd like that too because they could do a little bit of their backstory because they were very familiar.
That's true. If they do season 2, I don't know what they're going to do. Yeah. I mean, it hasn't been announced either way. I don't think.
No, but
I don't really know.
But
either way, but then that brings me back to like, I don't want them to do that because I like his ending,
the
like
finality,
Boba killing him.
Yeah, but I mean, Boba deserved that. Like,
so it's like it's the same thing, kind of how I felt initially with Vader or Palpatine coming back, but in the end, like, it is what it is. So I ended up liking Palpatine coming back. Maybe not execution, but I enjoyed it. But that kind of stuff does still conflict me. Because I want to see him back, but I don't want to like ruin that ending, which is perfect. So
it really depends on how they do it.
Yeah, and the cool thing about Star Wars, they could have him in live action before he gets killed by Boba Fett.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought about that too. They could do an earlier show, or who knows? I don't know. I feel like there's a direction, but I don't know what direction they're going right now.
Well, he's definitely going to be in Bad Batch some more. We know that.
Yeah,
so.
100%.
Yeah.
So that's good. But I loved him in live action.
Yeah.
I loved him in Bad Batch too. Like, he was already cooler in Bad Batch.
Right.
Yeah.
Then even in Clone Wars, I was like, wow, he's cool. And then they brought him back in live action. He was even cooler. Just like his slow walk, his dramatic entrances.
Yeah, flipping his like coat.
Yeah.
thing.
Like literally, the only thing you could do better is literally just have Clint Eastwood in blue.
Yeah.
In blue phase.
Literally.
And just have him do it, because that would be the only thing that would be better than what we got.
Yeah. It was great. I loved that. And I like that he killed him with the gaffy stick.
Oh, yeah. Totally unprepared for...
Yeah, because he was not expecting that.
No.
Because he was... Yeah, that was good. I still feel a little weird about Boba. Like, I thought... I don't know. Like, I wanted him to be more of an anti-hero than... I didn't want him to be a villain. Like, I did very much enjoy... like, because I knew nothing about Boba from the EU, really. So... when I saw that they brought him back and he was kind of like on Din's side and stuff, I was like, that's cool. But it's almost like, I don't know. I just want to see maybe more of a transition from that Boba to now. Like, they kind of tried to do that with the flashbacks, but I feel like it was still too abrupt. So I just feel like it's just maybe like, I don't know, and that might just be me, but that's just kind of, it was just a little jarring.
We're getting a little bit Din jarring. I would love to see, because I know in the comic books right now...
Cut it out.
We'll fix it in the post. But in the comic books of the War of the Bounty Hunters, Boba's still kind of like, the bad guy. He still has like he's not like a bad guy. He's actually, I guess you would consider one of the protagonists of that series. But at the same time, he's still like, be a bounty hunter, like no good guy at all. And it does become very quickly that he is. And I love the fact that he is a hero. He is a good guy. I love that. I love that about him.
I'm on board with almost any villain becoming a hero in Star Wars, except for Palpatine.
That's the only one.
Literally it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't know, just for me.
What I'm saying is the transition is very abrupt, and like I would love to see it like in season 2 have more flashbacks of him in between, like right before the barge. Maybe he
5 years, right?
Yeah, it's a long time. It was 3 years, I think, from Empire to Return of the Jedi. So in that 3 year span, you could see him. Yeah. He made that line where he was like, "I'm tired of being people trying to get me killed. Like people above me trying to get me killed and all that." Which is
true.
Which is true. So that sort of mindset could like be into other flashbacks
already
before the sail barge.
Oh, okay, that's a good point.
And I like the sail barge. He was just once again protecting his assets. When he got taken out, he didn't have to be a bad guy at that point.
That's the thing about bounty hunters anyway. They're not technically good or bad,
right? Exactly.
So,
they're
I mean, I kind of tend to think they're bad anyway, because like getting paid to kill people or whatever. But
well, they can take them in warm or cold.
Take you in cold.
Either way. But because you don't think of Din as a bad guy.
No, exactly.
At all.
Yeah, I don't.
Right.
So,
but they did a good job of like showing like his relationship with Grogu, kind of having that effect
changing him.
Yeah.
And they did that with Boba too. It's just, I don't know.
And they both fight for honor, and I think Boba is now fighting more for honor than he ever did. Din has been fighting for honor the entire time.
Yeah.
Like he is the code, the Mandalorian code, which you saw exhibited in this episode, which was cool too. I think that was awesome. And of course, Boba's a little more, smart alecky about it.
Yeah,
so,
that was really cool. He was like, you
Yeah.
really believe in all that?
No, not been to photo. And he was like, I do. He's like, good.
I did like when side note on that scene when he was like talking to Major Domo. He was like, "Come here, I'll write down what I'm willing to pay."
Yeah.
And he goes out there and he says nothing.
Yeah.
I liked that.
Yeah.
That was like, that's
too.
cool.
They also alluded to the flower fields of Tatooine.
I did. I noticed that.
Did you notice that? So what Tatooine was before it was a desert, before it got glassed, which is cool.
And after too, but it would have to be after Rise of Skywalker.
Yep.
But then again, that's only one part. So, I don't want to see all the planets being rejuvenated.
Yeah, literally. Dark side gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dark side bad.
Dark side bad. Like, of course, they could do something crazy with that too, and just be like, it's not a planet killing super Star Destroyer thing. It's a planet. It just kills the ecosystem, and like
It's Earth.
it's Earth. Yeah, they just make it Earth.
Oh, super twist.
That's the twist. It's
literally
awful. Oh, it's like Earth. It's the worst.
It's just
Wretched
you
hive of
see all the fat people from Wally like it all.
Yep. Yeah. That's
Episode 10.
That's where we're going with 10.
Episode 10.
Episode 10. I caught that one. Episode 10 needs to be something wacky. No, not like that, but
Somehow Earth returned.
somehow Earth ended up in Star Wars.
Anyway.
Yeah. So I liked the action, and of course Reddit's like, "Oh, don't let Robert Rodriguez touch Star Wars again." And I'll admit, like, I didn't like his other two episodes very much, but first one was okay, like when I saw it. But in context, I pretty much really just like this last one of his.
The action, this one's way more akin to the Mandalorian season.
Yeah.
Boba's reintroduction.
I mean,
it fits more.
I really think people are really just like, some people
just want to be mad at it.
They're just watching it, but like they know it was directed by him, so they're like, "Oh, I know it was directed by him, so I'm gonna go."
Some people just want to watch Star Wars burn.
Well, boom,
Master Wayne.
Master Wayne, my cocaine. As everybody say, my
I
cocaine.
was like, I think I'd like to do predicting Michael Caine. Anyway, no, but you're right though. I think a lot of people have just negative opinion just because they want to be feisty.
Yeah, I mean that's Star Wars.
Because that's critics. That's critics these days. Like that's how you get acclaim these days. If you want to sound smart,
that's right.
You can't praise anything good.
It's true. And if it's bad, then you do the opposite as well.
Well, yes.
Yeah, just have a controversial opinion and I don't know.
Yeah.
Which I hate, and I'm tired of that. And if something's fun and it's good and it's not supposed to be deep, like this is a spaghetti western in space.
Yeah.
And what are you trying to be? It's not supposed to be deep. Come
Yeah,
on.
just try to have fun with
This
it.
is John Wayne in space, Pilgrims.
John Wayne Pilgrims.
John Wayne.
I know that. I mean,
Space Pilgrims.
Yeah, I know. I definitely have like try to be like, yeah, just have fun, but sometimes I don't. So I understand it, but but you know, it is like there's a.
You could say I have the opposite. Like, you know, I have the opposite problem. Like with Last Jedi, I was like, that's too deep.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
too
that's
all
true.
tour.
You're
That's
like,
too
yeah.
all tour. That's too.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that.
Too artistic for Star Wars. So,
Actually, and I actually feel differently. I feel like it could have gone weirder,
you could have.
like way weirder, and I would have liked it more.
It was weird adjacent, but it was
Yeah.
still safe.
Yeah,
and
weird but
that's-
safe.
That's what made it kind of boring to me. That's what it was. I mean, it was
Yeah.
kind of a boring movie.
Wait, which movie?
The Last Jedi. Somehow we snuck that in there. Somehow.
Somehow The Last Jedi was
the topic has returned.
was the dead horse was beaten.
Kind of going back to Boba's, like, I don't know, transition to a good guy. I read something on Reddit, somebody explaining that, like, he, in this episode, he has a line where he mentions, like, it's his people, and that, like, that's
Yeah.
why he's fighting. And then, like,
Yeah.
the Tusken Raiders, like, kind of showed him that by, like, including them in their tribe,
Yeah.
in their community. And so if you can, like, put it all together like that, you're like, oh, like, that's why we saw so much of the Tusken Raiders.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they did it. It could have been a little bit smoother.
Yeah.
It could have had more oomph, is what it is. It
Could have been
punched it in a little
quicker
harder.
too. Like,
That's
honestly,
true.
just make the show 4 episodes, like hybrid episode 1 and 2, and you know, whatever 3 was.
Well, then you wouldn't
Get rid of 3.
your early Luke
Yeah.
your early Luke moments. There you go.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, but if they had like started from the beginning, saying it's the Book of Boba Fett, but we're going to tell like one story where it brings it full circle,
Okay.
instead of like
Yeah.
4 episodes of Boba and then 2 of Mando and then back to Boba.
Right. Yeah.
Where it
Okay.
would just be like, you know, 1 of Boba setting up the thing, and then 2 with Mando, 3 with them getting back together, and then a big epic or something. I don't know. I don't know where they were going with it. I mean, if you look at it as a show, like just as like cohesive, it's not good. Like that's hard to. I mean, you can argue with it, I guess, but I don't think it could. I don't think it was.
we can fix it in post.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I'm sure Sean will do a supercut.
I will. Oh,
I will.
I will.
I will.
I'm just waiting for like the the supercut of like somebody who gets really wants to do an episode 7 of whatever they want, but it's just all them. This would be down the line when they have Luke and Han and Leia scenes and stuff, but that would be fun to see one day. But I'll probably do a supercut for fun.
Cool.
Maybe.
That's speaking of like Han, man. I really thought instead of the Rancor, I thought it was gonna be the Millennium Falcon blasting those 2 droids, man. I really thought one of those droids were gonna get blasted by the Falcon. I was like, it's coming. Here it is.
Yeah, I totally thought it.
Here it is.
Also, when the Pikes, or when Fennec was killing the Pikes, I was like, who is it? Who could it be?
It's Han stabbing people.
I heard the blaster and I was like, I had to think about it.
It was Ezio from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Man. Yeah.
No, that made Fennec way cool. That was so. She lynched the mayor, man. I was like, oh my, that is brutal.
Yeah, she's great. I think, I wish they had more throughout the whole series, but overall, I would probably watch the last 3 episodes if I were to rewatch it, and maybe like episode 2.
Yeah, episode 2 is my favorite of the entire season.
Yeah,
because of the flashbacks, because of how strong that story was and how well it was constructed.
I could watch 2, 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah,
and be good.
Yeah,
you could just throw in a line about the mods joining.
Oh, did they even have to?
No, Race, I really don't. Although I liked them in this episode.
Yeah,
they were very cool this episode. They did what they should have been doing the whole time, instead of slowly chasing at 25 miles per hour.
Yeah,
they could have just had that. And like the only Robert Rodriguez real type besides Boba and Din going ham was that one mod doing that little spin move.
Yeah,
that was cool. And I'm glad he added that. I mean, it was a very grounded episode. Comparatively to most of his stuff, which was cool, and that's what I've been saying the entire. It's like Rodriguez needs to tone his Robert Rodriguez down by like 3 notches, and it's cool.
I think he did. Yeah,
they could have turned it up a little. I would have liked to see Danny Trejo, but
I thought he
was
might
surprised he didn't come back.
Yeah, I guess he really was just a cameo.
Just machete, one person, just
one time.
But that Rancor did sure eat somebody like in the Gamorrean.
Yeah,
in episode 6.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. to the Gamorreans.
That was
that
that was tragic, man.
It made me sad.
I was like, I like these dudes, man.
I did too. Like I I felt like we had grown close, good buddies. That's always sad, hearing the pig squealing.
Yeah. Because I wish they could at least showed them fighting. They didn't even fight once. They just got pushed off a
I think it's
ledge.
like, but isn't that like, is it pigs or is it in real life who can't, like, they can only move in a certain direction?
It might be.
It's something like that.
I'm no agriculturist. I don't.
It might not be pigs, but there is something like that where they can't.
Well, sheep go off the cliff like that.
Right.
Sheep are the ones that.
Maybe I'm just thinking of sheep.
Yeah, one time there was a movie with Sean Bean where he gets hit off. That's like one of the way he dies in that movie. He gets ran off the cliff by sheep. Oh,
yeah,
sheep being.
Yeah, that dude doesn't survive a single movie.
No, he does not.
But yeah, that's what that made me think of. I was like, oh, they can't fight back. Poor piggies. But I did feel bad. I grew to like them.
Yeah.
So, overall series, what would you rate it? And this is a tough one.
8.5 out of 10.
Okay.
For me.
As a series?
As a series, to 9.
Okay. Well,
honestly,
I'm glad you liked it because, for pretty much the first 6 episodes, I felt like you were feeling the opposite.
Oh, yeah. I was waiting.
You were waiting for that
the judgment. I was waiting for the end. I wanted the entire series to wrap up before I gave it because it definitely is neater with this last episode. I like the narrative better as a whole with this last episode capping it off because they capstoned it perfectly. Like the skipping the first episode, it was cool, but 2 through 7 was a great narrative for me. That one part of 3 maybe would have brought it down a little bit, but the rest of it was great. And I love the Luke stuff and the Den stuff.
We should always wait till the end to reserve judgment.
And so I think they threaded all those stories really, really well for me. And it was definitely fan service for me, all the Boba stuff, because that's my favorite character and has been since I was 5.
Yeah.
Boba, Jango was, and then Boba was kind of after that. Jango was my favorite character.
Yeah,
just because I like the bounty hunter game. Oh man, I love Jango Fett and his Legends backstory, which I hope they kind of incorporate with the Mandalorian stuff, with more Boba stuff going in there. Maybe we'll learn more about Jango's backstory. But anyway, just the capstoning and the way they weaved the stories together and the plot threads was very satisfying for me. And then the way they incorporated Cad Bane and the Rancor, all that was very cool.
Cool. Very
cool. It was the coolest I felt Star Wars has been in the post-Disney era. Just the coolest. You know what I mean? Just like, oh, it's cool. Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
that kind of stuff. Like I like Rogue One for how serious it is and how well that story is told for me. Cool. And it is cool, but it's not as cool as this. There's no Rancor writing.
Ice baby. He's cool.
he's cool.
Dr. Freeze, or Mr. Freeze, whatever he is.
The Ice Age.
Man, I would say it's wildly inconsistent series. I would just have to say, as a cohesive unit, it was a bit of rubbish. But okay, if I were to take the average of like the worst episode and the best episode,
Rocky Rancor,
it would probably be like a 6 out of 10. Because I would give 7. Chapter 6 a 10, and I don't give that 10 to anything, and not just because of Luke and Ahsoka, but that was obviously a huge part. But like I watched that one a couple of times and really actually appreciated the dialogue and the imagery and the direction and like the pacing and the introduction of Cad Bane and everything about it. I love that, and that was a 10 out of 10. I don't give that to anything. And then the last one was like an 8 out of 10. The first. Like chapter 3 was like I don't know what I said in the podcast. I don't think I did because we didn't even talk about that directly. We kind of waited a couple weeks.
Right.
So I don't know if I'm averaging out probably something like that, but I got stuff I wanted to see too. So I don't know, 6 out of 10 probably
overall.
Even though quantifying is like silly, I just like to do it just to get a general consensus on things.
Yeah, something to do.
So we can yell at each other later.
Yes, we do a lot of that, yelling at each other. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do. We hate each other. Offset.
Do whatever you want, or to play whatever you want. I'll say whatever I want. But Boba Fett you want me to say, I'll say it.
Or I won't.
No.
We're referencing the Beatles, by the way.
Rocky Rancor.
Oh, my goodness. You got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. You have too many puns.
Yeah, you're on the puns tonight.
Yeah, no, I appreciate them. I can't even. You're spitballing them like crazy tonight, so I appreciate that.
I'm in a mood.
I'm in a mood tonight. We're too. We're happy that we have a good series to talk about, or at least a good episode. No, Cam, we're deciding if you're getting fired from the podcast or not, depending on your opinions, because that's all that matters. Is that you agree with? You got to pick one of us.
Yeah.
And only one of us has the power to fire.
That's right.
It's the editor.
Well, then where would you get your puns?
Exactly. I wouldn't have a show. He's gonna go right in the middle. He's gonna say 7.25.
Was that quick math or just a guess? I don't know.
Is that right?
You're like Voldemort's Minister of Magic, where he's like, oh, well, maybe we shouldn't be killing one of these kids. But
maybe. I want to go.
Incidentally, that was the guy that played Tarkin in Rogue One.
Was it?
Yeah, he was the actor.
Oh, it was. Wow.
Guy Ritchie.
Wow. It was.
Guy Ritchie. Maybe not Guy Ritchie. That's not right. But it's Guy something. Pierce.
No,
Guy Pierce.
neither of those. It's Guy something though.
Fieri.
Guy Fieri. Yeah.
He's a guy.
Flavor Town.
We're gonna take Hogwarts Flavor Town.
Well, now I gotta look it up.
While you do that, I guess I'll go. I'm actually much closer to Chip's answer. I think I would say 8 overall for the season.
That's acceptable.
Thanks.
This is acceptable.
There were some like lulls and
A lot of laughs. You're right.
Guy Henry, by the way.
Guy Henry.
Yeah.
Guy Henry.
I named all the guys, but
Guy Pearce, Guy Ritchie, Guy Henry,
Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
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 Well, I'm interested to hear what you have to say there, Cam. Go ahead. Elaborate.
No, I don't care. We agree closer on the sequels, so it's cool.
It's true.
I'm leaving the band.
No.
No. No, there were lulls, but I was also like just entertained, pretty much, except for the slow speed chase. I was, interested in the characters, of course. I mean, it's all characters that or mostly characters that we already love, and they're trying to develop them in new ways, especially Boba, I think, and awesome action. Darksaber, Luke.
Darksaber, yeah. But I mean, those last 3 episodes, if you'd show me the last 4 episodes or whatever, I would have been like, it's perfect.
And awesome gigantic droidicas.
Yeah, those are cool. What are those from? Those gotta be
Scorpicos or something.
Yeah.
Serpicos or whatever.
Serpicos.
Something like that. They were actually only in, ever been mentioned before in the EU collection, the droids, a droid chronology or whatever.
Yeah.
The collection of droid knowledge, which was Legends. So they've never been shown.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it. I saw that and I knew it was like, it's probably something I should know, but I'm going to pretend that I know because I know that it's something.
That was a deep cut.
That's a deep cut. I knew it was, but I didn't know what it was.
That was from their back catalog.
Yeah. But yeah, and I mean, like, that's just me if I were doing the averages, but I still think it was but and again, so Rise of Skywalker, a movie I enjoy. It was wildly inconsistent.
Yeah, that is my only or biggest complaint about it. It was very disjointed, and it was like I guess two different shows.
Same with you, where the highs for this show overtake the lows.
Yeah, because
that's how I feel about episode 9.
Yeah, and chapter 6 is like one of my favorite Star Wars things ever. Now, like it was just.
Oh yeah, that is my favorite. That is my favorite episode of. I don't know. We talked about that one, right? Yeah, we talked about that episode. Mm-hmm. Definitely my favorite since. Probably, I mean, you said Revenge of the Sith, but I would say I really liked the Ahsoka Vader Rebels episode a lot.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. And honestly, I love the Siege of Mandalore arc too a lot.
Yeah,
a lot. So it's hard to say. Probably not Revenge of the Sith. That was probably wildly exaggerating because
the recency bias.
It was the recency bias, exactly.
Oh yeah,
there's that kind of stuff. Twilight of the Apprentice, even Rogue One for me. So stuff like that. It's all on par though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
But of course, the finale, episode 7, was on par with episode 6 for me. I love both so much.
Yeah.
So for different reasons, for wildly different reasons.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised to see that on Reddit. It was kind of a not well received, but
lambasted. But that'll even out.
Yeah, I think so. Especially, I mean, I think the kind of the series did what most people were expecting for the most part, but maybe not. I think the people who hated it were expecting just Boba Fett to just be Boba Fett, like fighting.
But he finally kind of was, at least in this last episode.
Yeah, I loved it. I mean, I thought
that twin jetpacks, man. Oh,
yeah.
that dual jetpack action with Den and Boba was and they were just getting blasted. And then the overkill, that one dude, they just kept shooting like as he was falling. I was like, that was so West. It was like
so cool.
It was Red Dead Redemption,
yeah.
like bullet time. Like it was so cool, man.
Oh, we got to talk about Cobb Vanth.
Oh yeah, RoboCop.
Yeah, or,
literally that's where they're going with that.
RoboCop.
RoboCop. That's a good, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I'm taking your powers.
He went from HoboCob to RoboCop.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was a terrible post-credit scene, but
yeah, that's kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah, but like only because like it was pretty obvious he was alive, even with the Weequay saying whatever he said, like
gunned him down in cold blood or whatever.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, that's misleading. They're just doing that because he got shot in the shoulder.
Well, also Cad Bane going, yes, you don't have to worry about free time anymore. You don't have to. So you took care of Cobb Vanth. Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think that's like teasing a Cobb Vanth show, though. If they do the Rangers show, he should be the lead. I think if they were to do that show, I'm okay if they don't. I'm okay if they just consolidate everything.
I think they were kind of teasing it with the two X-wing pilots in episode 5.
Teasing. Oh yeah,
Rangers of the New Republic.
Yeah.
I think that was like a little tie-in. That's how it's going to go.
Right.
It's going to be those dudes, and maybe they'll pick up Cobb Vanth since they're already on Tatooine. You know,
it's true. Now, when they had filmed that, had Gina been fired yet? How long has she been fired for? Because they filmed this series was filmed over 7 months, which is surprising because it must be.
It depends on when Mando season finished and when they started this. Because it was in between that.
They started this pretty soon after Mando.
I think, but that was immediately after Mando season 2 that she got.
So it was
canceled.
about at the same time. So I'm wondering, but I know that show's kind of in limbo anyway. Like I don't really know exactly what they're gonna do, but if they can just, I just don't want. I mean, I want more Star Wars, but I also don't want any fluff. Like I'm fine with like slow burners, but I don't want like anything just unnecessary just to fill the weekly spot.
And if anything, I could see that show being that, especially if they don't know what they're doing with it.
That would be, but I've been proven wrong.
Yeah, it could be.
Either way,
I'd watch.
Never, but it has
I'm down for Cobb Vanth taking a lead role. Timothy Oliphant.
Totally.
He's one of my favorite characters. He's been since his introduction in that terrible book that I read, The Aftermath, man. Yeah. But he was definitely a bright shining spot.
Even better that they cast him to do it. So that was like,
oh yeah.
When I found that out, I was like, okay.
I didn't realize that the Weequay was also in Deadwood.
Really?
Yeah, he was one of the main characters in Deadwood. So they had Deadwood.
Wow.
Definitely they'd work together, which is cool.
I need to. That's on my list now to watch, just because I love him so much, and I've seen so many things he's been in, but I haven't seen that, which is like his big thing.
And speaking of like the ancillary characters, Drash, the girl, the mod girl, was pretty cool in this episode too. But she was better in this episode.
Yeah,
the mods in general were better used in this episode.
I think she was. She never bothered me, honestly. Some of the other ones did, but
having them kind of like connect with the people of Freetown was cool.
It definitely I definitely say the finale was definitely the make or break for me, being like, is this terrible or is it okay?
And once again, it's a good old Western, everybody teaming up against the interlopers. I think Boba Fett says that, the interlopers. It was really cool. The just Wild West shootout, man. That's what I needed.
We missed anything important? I'm sure we did, but
Rancor riders.
We didn't really talk about Grogu. We did talk about it flying in, but
flying in.
I did. Yeah, talk about.
He definitely added a little extra weight to that final battle too. Him being there.
Oh yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I've seen on Reddit. I read people's opinions, and sometimes I agree, and sometimes I don't.
It's almost like you have like free will.
Yeah, it's weird, but
mind.
But I agree with a lot of people that said that it should have been saved for Mando season 3. They're reuniting because it was definitely kind of like, oh man, like definitely like could have been more heartwarming. Like it was definitely cute when he jumped at him.
Yeah. Losing his newfound ability.
Yeah. Yes.
He's good at jumping.
Yeah, he can finally jump now.
His little mithril vest.
Honestly, didn't even think about that, but that just makes it better. That now he can jump. That's the one thing he learned from Luke, and is to jump back into the arms of his daddy.
But like it's not like I'm even teaching him anything. He's just relearning all that. So in that weird computed voice that's talking.
That line was a little weird. I'll admit that one was a little funky.
Will I see you again? It was like that. Like when he said that to Ahsoka, I was like, I can't get out of my mind. This is not a real person talking.
But anyways, I watched the episode again, and man, I still highly disagree that he doesn't look good because he looks amazing.
Yeah.
I just can't get. He just looks like Play-Doh. I don't know.
He looks spot on in so many scenes to me. Like
it's the mouth.
When he's at the top of the bamboo, it's just so cool seeing
Yeah.
it there. He looked really good.
I think it was when he was with Ahsoka, he looked amazing. Like when he was. I mean, he gave expressions of Mark Hamill, like whoever he is, whether that's the actor or the deep fake or whatever. That like in that episode, I was able to be like I was definitely aware like that it wasn't Mark Hamill for obvious reasons, but I was like, but that's still Luke. Where in the Mandalorian season 2, I'm like, that's not Luke. That's just a cool. That's cool. That's really cool, but that's not Luke.
Yeah.
No, I will say definitely look better than Mando.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I was able to suspend my disbelief on this one. But
I guess I was being so critical about it because I knew what it was going into it. Like once I've watched it twice or thrice since that initial viewing, and I'm way more down with it once I watched it. And I wasn't. It also wasn't 3:00. You know,
there's
what I mean?
also the anything new, especially like in Star Wars, when you know something so well, like even adding just like a new alien species or something is gonna look off until like you get used to it. Like the sequel aliens are like.
I will say about Cad Bane, there was not a single instance where I was like, that looks weird.
No, I didn't think nothing in that episode, like everybody looked good. Ahsoka was pretty much the same, but she still looked good. She still looked good.
Luke thought so.
Luke thought so too. He looked her up and down.
When I see you again.
That's why.
Ahsoka, when I see you again, please.
It's so creepy.
Ahsoka Pie.
When I see you again. And except in that scene, he looked like a New Hope Mark.
Ahsoka-san.
Like he looked very innocent. And
yeah.
That's why.
That's why.
He reverted back to his school.
It's the new Mara Jade.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Can you imagine?
I don't even want to joke about
I don't like that. I don't like that.
That's his aunt, basically. Okay. So I was, of course, somehow got back on Luke because that's what I do.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I like that Din was like, oh, you got the shirt. He just called it a shirt.
Like, you got the shirt.
Yeah. Such a dad thing.
Yeah.
It was like a band tee that he got.
My shirt now. Right on.
He went to go see Figure and Dan in the Middle Nodes, and he got a souvenir shirt that he sent to Grogu. It was like a band shirt.
Yeah.
With the dates on the back.
Grogu and the Gagas.
Grogu and the Gagas. There you go. Yeah.
New band right here.
Yeah. Grogu.
I don't know. I guess that's about it for that. There's a new show that has been, because I'm going to touch on the Reddit leaks and stuff. There's a new show that is under the working title Grammar or something. Grammar School, not Grammar School, but because I would go, oh, it's Luke's Jedi Academy. It's Grammar something. I'm pulling it up right now. But so that's like a new thing, like not announced so far. Like it's not Lando or Acolyte or anything like that. What was it called?
Grammar School.
It's called Grammar something.
It's modern English.
Hooked on phonics.
Well, anyway, I can't find it now. But anyways, it's a new show. I'm trying to keep up with all these. There's actually been like so much in the past 2 days, which is weird. But not that weird because I knew as soon as Boba Fett was over that they're going to start the Kenobi thing.
Yeah, I was really looking for something like that after the credits.
After the depression. Yeah, I'm always depressed when I don't get a post-credit scene, which is weird because now Star Wars has had 2 and that's it. But now I'm like going to be expecting it going forward.
So now we're waiting for like May 4th for the trailer.
Yeah,
do you think it's gonna be that long? Like I can't imagine them being that now that they've announced it.
I don't know, man.
But May 4th.
May 4th is I don't know. Like, what are they gonna do? I really thought it was gonna be May 4th, but apparently, the first episode is gonna air right before Celebration. Before Celebration.
Okay.
Which is also this is also like an anniversary.
Was it May 29th?
25th. Or Celebration. The show is the 25th.
Okay.
I don't know what Celebration is. I just know it's that week.
Then now I'm interested when we're getting Bad Batch.
Right. I still think it'll be March. That's my hopeful hypothesis, but I don't know for sure because I'm trying to think how they would have to do that. Like they'd have to start in early March. If it's going to be 16 episodes again, but it might not be.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any reason it has to be the same amount.
No.
Was it 16?
I think so.
Yeah, it was.
There's so much filler.
Yeah, because yeah, exactly. And
like they can eliminate half of the episodes.
Definitely could, but will they? I don't know. Because obviously these have been done for a while, or at least close to done.
Well, if it starts in March and they do an episode a week for 8 weeks, that'd be about right.
Yeah, but that would be 8 episodes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think they're going to do that, but I kind of hope they do. I hope they just don't do any filler.
I guess speaking of, we can wrap up here talking about Kenobi.
Yeah, that's what I was heading with that. But yeah, I'm thinking the Bad Batch in March if we're lucky, like early March.
Did you find the name that leaked?
Nah, I was looking for it and I didn't want to spend the time.
Oh, sorry.
If y'all can talk about Obi-Wan, well, I pull that up if you want to do that.
I'm excited. Obviously, I mean that's the big deal this year. I think.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can never take Boba, but my favorite character. But I think as a narrative, it's gonna be way more exciting.
Yeah. I mean,
just getting both of them back for one.
It's also gonna be fun to see
seriously.
somebody, as much as I like Jon Favreau and Dave, to see somebody else writing and directing.
yeah.
And Deborah Chow, I think
Deborah Chow.
she has the chops for it. I think
She directed the new Chili Peppers music video.
does she?
Yep.
Cool.
Well, the Sean's bought in already.
Yeah, I know.
He's all in.
It's like, wow, if there's actually like Flea was wearing an Obi-Wan hat in this story.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So he might show up too. 'Cause Thundercat is opening for the Chili Peppers.
Okay.
Oh my god. And he was in.
I would love to see Flea.
I would.
I'd love to see all of them, like Anthony Keaton. I'd love to see every
great.
like
Just as
like
a band
in
though. Like
Point Break, they were in
Yeah.
that. So I would love to see them.
That would be great.
Have Max Rebo as the lead singer and have them as the backing band.
Yeah. No Anthony, just Max Rebo.
Just
What is this show called? I don't know.
do like a remix of Jedi Rocks.
Oh yeah.
Whatever they do. Skip-a-doo.
Well, this is. I'm not finding it, but it's grammar something, and it's filming in July, I think. So it's not one of the shows that's been announced. So they'll probably announce it at Celebration, whatever it is. I feel like it's gonna be something good. I hope if it's like they're actually filming it and they haven't announced it, that means they actually have like confidence in it.
Yeah.
Where normally it's been like, here's 10 shows.
Which ones are you excited about?
Which ones maybe we'll do it. You guys want to see it? I don't want to hurt your feelings. I mean, whatever. We'll do whatever.
Yeah. We'll do whatever.
I'll play whatever you want.
I'll be whatever Jedi want me to be.
So I don't know what it'll be. I mean, I'm still holding out for a Luke show. I don't care. Don't care. I think technology is good enough for me to suspend my disbelief. I was able to suspend it truthfully more than Leia or Tarkin, but that's me. But anyway, that's what I want. I don't know what else to say about it other than there's a new show.
Yeah, I mean that's exciting. I also want a Luke show. I
do want a Luke show. I mean, I'm not just going to say I don't want a Luke show.
Yeah, you're really fired if you say that.
Yeah, Luke show, that's one step too far for me. Yeah.
No, thank you.
People don't want it. I mean, people are like, oh, we have enough Luke. Well, we didn't get enough Luke that I wanted to see. It's all about me. So anyway,
I think
Obi-Wan.
We'll be getting a little Luke, I think, coming up.
Yeah.
A little
Transition
young
right
Luke.
there.
Yeah. Which would be neat.
Young Luke, young Leia.
I don't like how much Tatooine is focused on already in that one poster. I'm like, well, of course he's going to be on Tatooine, but I'm like, oh, Tatooine.
But I read that he is going off-world. Like, that's confirmed.
I hope so.
I think Deborah Chow said that or something.
That's cool. Good. You're good.
I
And
read
I, with the whole Leia plot, apparently it's about to happen.
Yeah.
He's protecting Leia. They're going to be off-world. We're going to have Jimmy Smits, hopefully.
Yeah, I think he's been rumored.
Oh, man. Yeah.
By
the Smith man.
a reputable source.
Good.
Him and Rupert, what's his name, has been...
Grint.
Is Rupert Grint from
Ron
Harry
Weasley
Potter
is
is the Grand Inquisitor. So, yeah, the guy, Rupert...
Not Vader.
Rupert,
You.
Yeah. Oh, man. Rupert Fiend.
Oh, yeah, the guy we were talking about that looks like he can't grow like a full mustache.
Right, and we were talking about him being...
Rupert Enemy.
What's his face?
Rupert Foe.
Callous. But,
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
apparently he's, according to a reputable source, he's going to be the Grand Inquisitor, which actually makes me really sad because I love Jason Isaacs from Harry Potter.
Yeah. Also, Lucius Malfoy.
Yeah, there you go.
Also, my favorite bad guy in The Patriot.
Yes. He is the best bad guy
Grand
in
Moff
The Patriot.
Grand Moff Tarkington.
Yeah, he is the best bad guy in The Patriot.
In The Patriot. Tavington, that's his
Actually,
name.
yeah.
Not Tarkington, it's Tavington.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah.
But anyway, I'd love Jason Isaacs, but that's still got to be a rumor.
I think it's. I mean, obviously, there's like this huge rumor of a sequel connection that this dude was so adamant about, and he's been right, but he was wrong. So people can be wrong.
People can be wrong.
Apparently,
Not me, but
you know who else
people.
can be wrong? Luke Skywalker.
Yes, you can.
I was wrong. You said that.
I was
Skywalker.
wrong.
There you go. That's all you need.
Chip, you have been right a lot, but lately, by the way, you were right about
true.
Grogu choosing.
It's true. Yeah,
Mando armor.
Yeah. Well, one thing you don't know of me is I actually work at Lucasfilm.
Oh, you need to do a better job.
Well, I got fired after episode 9.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So you're responsible for everything.
I'm responsible for Palpatine somehow returning.
The line too.
They fly now. That was me. That's why I got fired. Terrible job, sir. That was me too. Sorry.
You can knock that line because I'm with you. Totally with you. I deleted it in my fan cut.
Excellent job, sir.
Maybe.
Terrible job, sir.
I must say I did a good job. I got to send it to you. I'm waiting until you get good internet.
Oh my God, that's hey! I have the power line. The optic lines are in my. They're coming in me.
Oh,
my
yeah.
neighborhood. My neighborhood.
And I'm gonna send them right to you.
As we say, right to me.
Yeah.
Send them my way. But
pretty proud of it.
No,
Cool.
I'm excited about that. But I don't. We're gonna get more Tamura maybe with Kenobi with Commander Cody.
I mean, everybody wants it. I don't see why they wouldn't.
Why they wouldn't? He's already right there. Like you would
Literally right. Like using the same
studio and everything.
Yeah.
So.
And he was filming for 7 months. Like Boba was filming for 7 months. Come on, he was probably filming something else.
Book of Boba fight scenes.
The Book of Boba Fight.
Really, Book of Boba fight. Boba fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. So I think he'll show up.
Yeah.
Think Qui-Gon will show up. Did we see? Did y'all think that was Anakin's saber in there? Did we talk about that in the post?
You're talking about the post credits for episode 6.
Yes, the post credits for episode 6.
Not the post credits, but the with the artwork.
No, the poster for Obi-Wan.
Oh,
He was holding. You can
The
see
lightsaber.
he's holding a saber, but it looks like Anakin's
oh, I hope so.
Cool.
and not Luke's
Yeah.
because he's got the your favorite saber, by the way, the original,
Dude.
OG Anakin saber. But it looks like it, like the shape of it. If you zoom in, it's blurry, but like
Yeah, I don't like
that
that saber.
Yeah, no, it's my. I mean, it's
This is
iconic.
boring. It's iconic. This is boring. I like Obi-Wan's OG saber way better.
See, and it's weird. I don't know why, but I don't care that much for Obi-Wan's.
But you like Luke's?
But Luke's, it's the gold, man. It's the gold on Luke's.
That's true. He does the little bit of
little
bling
bit of
bling,
bling, so-
bling bling.
And plus, it's green, which it just looks so good.
It does look good.
The whole ensemble is the best. But anyway, enough Luke fanboying.
It'd be cool if we get the origin of Qui-Gon's kyber crystal.
I would love
See
that.
if somehow that gets snuck in there. If he has Qui-Gon's lightsaber and his kyber crystal that Luke may or may not use for his greenie.
Well, he's got Yoda's saber, so
That's true.
which is cool. I think it's cool as retcon, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care for the most part.
This
I
was used by
understand-
a Jedi Master.
Hey man, you're being too hard.
I'm too hard on the computer.
Hey,
leak.
let's say you do better, man. So yeah, Obi-Wan I think will be fun. We don't know anything about it. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a teaser at Super Bowl this weekend. People always want that. We did get a solo teaser at the Super Bowl.
The whole trailer.
Yeah, I don't think we'll get that, but we could because it's the same distance out.
Shoot. At this point,
I'd rather just get a teaser at this point, like because we got time to kill.
it's true. We do have some time to kill.
A lot of time to
Get
kill.
some Jedi to kill.
Just true. Oh yeah, apparently the Inquisitors are going to be brutal.
Oof.
I've heard that.
They're gonna kill Obi-Wan.
Oh man!
And then somehow
What
Obi-Wan
a twist.
returns.
What a twist. This website says Daisy Ridley has signed on for more projects. I don't believe the website.
I don't believe that one bit.
I don't believe I think it's going to happen, but I don't think it's happening right now.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I want it to happen because I love Ray, but that's me. I love Daisy Ridley. Let's see. The Grand Inquisitor is amusingly shocked by the brutality of the Inquisitor as she cuts off the hand of a Tatooine citizen. This is from a legit source who I'm not allowed to talk about apparently, according to Reddit. But yeah, he's
Mike Zero.
Yeah, 0. Oh my goodness. Oh Mike.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
0 to hero.
I think that's basically it. Andor has been announced for season 2 already.
So 16 years later.
Yeah, exactly. My goodness, they were filming that for
I'm so excited about Andor.
so long.
I'm so excited.
So you think it's gonna, I guess it will be 12 episodes.
It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be because it's right up my alley too with spy movies. So like,
oh, and it's got some characters you like from a movie like Rogue One.
okay, get a couple at least. Yeah,
Yeah, at least. Well, K2 apparently is not even in the first season.
Oh dang!
That's what I heard. It could be a red herring. I think that's about it. I'm really excited for Obi-Wan, but I don't think there's anything new to say other than the poster was cool. It looked like it could have been any of the fan posters, and I scrolled past and I was like,
It doesn't even look like Ewan to me.
yeah, like you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really tell, but
It's all beard,
all beard, all beard,
all beard, and like not in any kind of iconic outfit
right?
either.
Which is cool. I think. That's fun.
That'd be neat if they did something totally new.
Well, apparently they are. He said that his outfit is way different. So
well, good.
he's going to be in like the not Jedi stuff, which is already like supposed to be like the average person, but
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's whatever. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Also, another rumor said Vader doesn't show up till episode 3, which I believe it. There's 6
Fine.
episodes. That's cool.
Fine.
Space it out.
Cool.
Give a Vader. I mean, like,
Have it like Owen and Baru centric for the first
Yeah.
few. Like have them be part of it. And
almost
then
like
he goes
a New
off
Hope.
world.
Like a New Hope.
It's almost like
Oh, no, they can't do another remake. We're going to be all up in arms over here.
it's gonna be what was the original name? Blue Harvest.
Blue Harvest. Yeah. Blue milk.
Blue Milk Harvest. Green Milk Harvest. That was the episode 8's working
yeah.
title. Green Milk Harvest.
Oh, man.
Titty Milk Harvest.
Yeah, I definitely want to see like why Owen and Obi-Wan have their beef.
That old wizard.
That old wizard.
Oh,
I wish the show was called Ben Kenobi because that would be a little more unique than Obi-Wan Kenobi. Because this is like his period. It's like his unknown period that we don't know anything about.
it's his blue period.
His blue period, yeah.
It's
man,
Blue
go.
Harvest.
I think as far as that goes, like seeing a Vader centric episode is probably going to happen. Like not like solely Vader, but based on how Boba Fett panned out, I think we're going to get an episode that's primarily Vader.
Yeah.
I hope. I want to see it all. I want it all. I want more.
I shouldn't.
I know I shouldn't, but I don't care.
Yeah, how many lines are we gonna get
I'm not a
throughout
Jedi.
the series that are gonna be like direct, like episode 3, episode 2, like third acts?
Requotes. Just the whole dark side of the Force is the pathway to many abilities. Some consider to be a natural.
Oh, I would love-
Watch Vader say that too.
I would love for there to be some sort of like tragedy of Darth Plagueis tie-in.
Again.
Just the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. But Vader says it to his Inquisitor. Or Obi-Wan says it.
Everyone says it to Luke.
Yeah, and that's why he just scares him
Yeah.
into doing the right thing.
Darth Plagueis the Wars.
Those Plagueis the Wars. I guess that's all I got to say about that.
Yep.
How do y'all feel about the future of the next 4 months? You think it's going to be another drought?
You mean in general? Pretty bleak for me. Pretty bleak.
That happened to me
but for-
before I got on the mic.
Yo, no, we'll fix it in the post.
Fix it in post.
No, for the world in general, pretty bleak. But about Star Wars, I'm super hopeful.
Star Wars World, yeah. that's
Star
what I
Wars
should
World,
say.
I am like more. That's what's keeps me hanging on.
Keeps me going.
Here I am once again. No, but I am excited about Star Wars.
I hope
Yeah.
it's not too slow. I hope there's another show. I never thought I would be at that point where like, oh man, we have to wait 2 months or 3 months
For Star Wars.
between the next thing.
If you would have told me that in 2005,
I know. Even in 2015, I would have been
that's
like
true.
3 months between
true.
shows. That's a lot.
Let's slow down.
Honestly, they could
Push
but-
the brakes, Star Wars. Come on.
Yeah, I kind of wonder like what's going to happen after all these amazing shows happen. Like is it
Season
just
2s of these amazing
The season
shows.
2s, yeah.
I
Just
mean,
keep doing it over and
if
over.
we're honest, like they have a perfect way to just continue to churn it into the recycler. So
Yeah. Well,
the
there you go.
recycler rifle, and
There you go.
that's what they used in
Oh, yeah.
trashed it. Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, that's all
Anyway,
I
I
got.
think unless y'all have anything else to add, I think we'll hopefully be back soon with some more to talk about. But that basically wraps up our Book of Boba Fett discussion, and we will be talking about something new very soon. But until then, may the Force be with you.
See you later, little ladies.